you know, it's just like you guys, because it's all loads of dirt sheets, and it's kind of become like a term in WWE to be dirt sheets, or, you know, to basically disrespect the dirt sheets. Well, that is what they are. Usually, that's what they were coined as. Who cares? You know, nobody tackles. Why is kayfabe called kayfabe? Why is something? Why is the belt called the belt? The strap called the strap? Just leave it alone. It is what it is. You know, if what WWE is saying to you affects you, then you know, feel for. But everybody just seems to clamour and cling to every little fucking thing they can hate, and it's unfortunate. You know, because so much hatred for just something you choose to watch. Like, you know, and pay-per-views, I mean, everybody knew WrestleMania this year was not going to be that good. They knew it was not going to be... It was not... it didn't have that WrestleMania feeling, vibe. You know, it just didn't... It seemed like a pay-per-view just a bit more important than a regular pay-per-view. It seemed like a Royal Rumble or SummerSlam. You know, half the matches were predictable. There was no real surprises. And yet, you guys, you know, you think $60 in America or something? I mean, Jesus. $60 to just come on your favourite WWE website the next day and moan about it. Well, I hope it's worth it. I really hope it's worth it. You know, I mean, I do not condone illegal streaming or anything like that, but I'm sure as shit within a week you could have found those matches that were predictable anyway on YouTube, on here. You know, you could easily have typed in WrestleMania 29, I don't know, Punk, Undertaker, blah blah blah. You know, you could have done that, and you didn't. You clearly paid for it and things like that. And then I don't know, perhaps that's what. But then it's still your choice. And Vince McMahon, you know, he listened about the Zack Ryder. So going back to the Zack Ryder thing, he put Zack Ryder. He'd give him the US belt. I mean, yeah, you could say drop the ball with him a bit. Who knows, whatever. But the only in my mind, the main reason why WWE dropped the ball on people is because people aren't carrying it as good as someone else could. You know, Zack Ryder, I mean, yeah, you got put in that stupid Eve thing and Kane, and it was ridiculous. But I'm sure there was more. I'm sure WWE saw something. And at the end of the day, you can say what you like. You can like WWE's decision making, Vince's, or you can dislike it. But at the end of the day, they are still a company that's ran well in terms of, you know, they're not going bankrupt. I don't see them going bankrupt. I don't think they will go bankrupt. I think it will take the possibility of bankruptcy to really make things different. But yeah, and I just don't get it. And, you know, and everybody just, well, you know, and he let him have the belt. You know, he made most of you happy, the ones who wanted him to have that belt. And then say he gets stripped from it, and nobody really cares about Ryder now. You know, so it's never the wrestler usually, or the skills of the person. It's the cause. You know, it's just that underdog thing, and that's a human nature. Everybody wants the underdog to do better. Everybody wants that. Nobody wants to keep seeing a dynasty. As much as it's cool to see, and, you know, it's awesome to be part of a dynasty, you know, nobody really wants to see a dynasty go on too long. I don't, or fairly, you know, if it's just the same result, you know, with the same star person. If there's a bit of cheating, a bit of difference, a bit of debate, then go for it. A bit of you know, like controversy and stuff, then that's the best thing. But yeah, I just seen way too much, and being as I got this channel kind of going, it's just kind of, yeah, I would love to change the WWE, you know, but I just think moaning about on forums, I mean, do you think they're even going to look at them? Do you really think that the wrestlers have time to even probably use the internet every day, let alone sit on forums? And, you know, you think Vince McMahon has people, albeit I will say, it wouldn't surprise me if Vince does have some people on forums, because obviously nobody, you know, not one of the IWC know everything every member's said. So Vince McMahon could have got plenty of ideas, and some of those ideas that Vince has used and flopped probably were some of the IWC ideas. But nevertheless, you know, you can't really, it's one of those, a conspiracy theory almost. You can't really properly come to a conclusion on that. But I just wish, I mean, I don't know how many people are going to see this video. I really don't know, but seriously, people just need to just, accept WWE for what it is, and not what, accept it and watch it for what it is, and just don't focus on like what it's not. It's never going to be the Attitude Era again. It's never going to be, you're never really going to get Stone Colds and The Rocks, but just like, you're never going to get Hogan's again and things like that. But what you did is you've got an improvement. Well, not improvement, but you got it developed, and you basically got different versions of Hogan and things like that. And then the same thing, with this. I mean, yeah, sure, this era has been a bit bad, but you have people like Edge, and that's the thing. I think people will only realise actually how, dare I say, good or whatever this era was when the next era comes in. Because once Cena's done, like once a few others are done, people will then. It's that whole, you only miss something when it's gone. So I think it's going to be when people start to look retrospectively, they're going to understand. So yeah, so I mean, I think, yeah. So I have pretty much low opinion of these naysayers in the IWC. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. I stand for democracy and things like that. But at the same time, shouting the same thing every day is not going to mean anything. Vince knows, Cena knows he is one of the most diverse people ever. He is the most. He has to be. Vince knows that Cena's not liked that much, but yeah, he's still liked enough, and that's what the main thing is. Is Cena's still granting wishes? Cena's still doing what he's doing, and it's clearly not having that bad of effect. But yeah, like all this hate is just doing you people no good. Yeah, it gives you a hobby to hate. You just go on your little forums and your little websites, and you just sit there and hate on everything and everyone. You just find reasons to hate on the WWE, on wrestling, but yet, ironically, you still hate people who call it fake, and you hate people that basically call it for what it is. Yeah, it's not fake. It's predetermined. They still get hurt and everything, but you still, I don't know. And then you hate on people who hate on it for other reasons. If you hate on this product for yourself, for the reasons you agree with, it's allowed. Funny that. But yeah, anyway, I know it's been a bit of a long, kind of a rant. I wouldn't want to say rant because, rants and anything aggressive and rant-like lose validity as soon as you start shouting profanities down the mic. So yeah, I've tried to be as, professional, if you like, as I can with my opinion, and who knows, I don't know whether this one will stir any like much activity, viewers or comments wise, but yeah, but obviously, as I always say, feel free to add, subscribe, and yeah, hit me back with your opinion, and as always, take care and see you soon.